Hey friends and colleagues, it's Tony Coke with Scary Cherry and the Bang Bangs making this video because I'm really excited about the upcoming year. I just wanted to put out there a little some of the basics about our business structure as well as the exciting stuff that we have coming up in 2016. So in just a minute, we're going to jump over to my computer and take you through the timeline that we have set up for the rest of the year, our goals and our ambitions. But before that, I'll just tell you a little bit about our background. We have a LLC set up. The members are Leslie, Mario, and myself. Within that structure, we have a publishing company, a DBA for a publishing company, Monkey Mountain Publishing. And publishing and licensing is something I really want to focus on this year. We have quite a catalog of audio that's not branded Scary Cherry and the Bang Bangs that is very marketable for licensing in TV, film, and commercials. And the way that came about, a music house was interested in licensing some Scary Cherry stuff, or representing that, and we were advised not to tie up any Scary Cherry audio due to some pending interest from some potential deals coming up. And I was really disappointed, and then I realized we had all this other marketable audio, and with the advancement of the online mastering technology, we can quickly and easily double or triple our catalog. So I'm really excited about that. In fact, I've created monkeymountainpub.com, which is going to make it very simple for music supervisors to browse our catalog and find audio that matches their criteria that they're looking for by simply clicking on tags that have been associated with each piece of audio that we upload. So anyway, I could talk for hours about that, but another thing that I'm really excited about is the release of some new Scary Cherry music this year. Specifically, the advancements that we've made in our branding and marketing to promote that music, as well as the monetization of the recording process of that music. I'm really excited about that. I think there's a lot of new platforms out there that are enabling artists, big name artists, to monetize the creation of their album. Nobody's taken advantage of that, I don't think, like we can, and we will. So we'll get into a little bit more of that in a minute. Another goal I have is to make the Billboard charts with our first single from our new upcoming full-length album to be released in September. And thanks to some recent contacts, I think we have a great chance at accomplishing this goal once we implement some PR and radio programming promotion. Another great thing that we've recently improved on is our project management skills. Previously, we've really had no unified goals or timeline or plans to achieve any goals. That has totally changed. That is now one of our strengths. We have unified goals and plans and timelines in place to achieve those goals, and I'm really, really excited. And my excitement has been rubbing off on other people, and they're seeing that we have plans. We're going somewhere. So without further ado, let me show you those plans. Alright, the Scary Cherry Mean Plan and Timeline for 2016. Mean stands for Most Effective Actions Now. I'm going to try to keep this brief. It's going to be difficult. I could talk for hours about the details of our plans here, but let's take a look. We're going to kind of work backwards first and hit the major milestones. So the most important thing, I believe, for 2016 will be the release of a brand new full-length glitter punk album. That'll happen September 30th. Before that will be a pre-sale 1 month prior. The main goal of this is to increase the odds of us making the Billboard charts, which I'm really excited about doing this year. I really believe that we have a shot to do that. A week or two before that, we'll do a big promo push to our music bloggers and radio persons. Another really big thing is going to be June 1st, the implementation of a Pledge Music fundraising campaign. I really like this platform because it engages the contributor and makes it much more better experience for them. because you're allowed to, with this platform, you can monetize all the way up until the project is done, unlike other platforms where you kind of fundraise for a month or whatever, and then you go away and you record your album. Pledge Music is much more about monetizing the recording process, which makes it much more interesting for the people that are actually contributing to them. So that'll be over the course of a 4-month span from June all the way up until September 30th when we release the album. And all the proceeds that we raise during this time frame will be going to PR and radio campaigns for the release of the album. I think those are going to be vital as well in helping us chart on the Billboard charts. All right, so just like the major, the full-length album release, we're also going to implement a pre-sale. June 1st, when we kick off the Pledge Music campaign, we're also going to be releasing an acoustic EP on that same day. All right, so just like the release of the full-length album, we're going to implement a pre-sale 1 week prior to the release of the acoustic EP. The main goal of this is just basically to make sure we are familiar and have all our ducks in a row when it comes to executing a pre-sale. And we'll also do a promo blast prior to that. All right, so that takes us back today. What are we doing today? What we have been focused on lately is something I'm really excited about. It seems to be working out well and has a lot of potential. We've been running Facebook ads to highly targeted groups of people, driving traffic to our landing page at scarycherrymusic.com, where your only option is to sign up for our email list or exit out of the page. Once people sign up for our email list, they are entered into right now it's a 5-email series, which spans the course of about 10 days. And within that, people are offered an opportunity to purchase our digital catalog, and those sales recoup our ad spend. And this is working out well, and it's getting better. And once we really get this process refined, we'll be able to target different demographics with different landing pages to increase our conversions and really get that process refined. Something else that's awesome about Facebook ads is you can run what I've been calling retargeting ads and retargeting campaigns. If you're not familiar with this term, what it is you can upload an email list, a list of email addresses to Facebook, and if those addresses have a matching Facebook account, you can run ads to that specific person. What this is great for is it really decreases your cost because you're running to a small group of people. And you can also create really detailed and specific ad campaigns just for those groups of people. So what we can do with these retargeting ads is run Facebook ads to our list of music bloggers and radio personnel, so that when we send them an important email, we can also run an ad to them on Facebook, so that will pop up in their feed and increase our chances of actually having that email read. We can also run ads to our email list of fans to make sure that we are fresh on their minds as well when they're on Facebook and when they're checking their email list. Okay, so when it comes to promo and PR, what we can do in-house is, I've run a music blog before. It's a pain in the ass. Creating the content is very time consuming. So what we plan on doing is creating content to make the bloggers and the radio DJs' life a lot easier by actually having canned interview questions ready for them to go. So we will have the answers ready, and all they have to do is come back with a question. And we're cutting out a lot of the work on their end. And we can do this in text format, audio format, as well as video format. That's really, I'm excited about that. I think that's going to increase our chances of getting, exposure online and on radio. When it comes to the pre-sales, we are going to do a Stage It event, which is an online event. So, for example, for the acoustic
pre-sale, we'll send out an email blast in the morning, have a staged event that night where we reveal our first single for the acoustic EP, which would be coming out 1 week later. We would also do another email blast and staged event on June 1st, where we'll play another song. Actually, we'll play the whole acoustic EP live online streaming, and then really get into detail about our upcoming Pledge Music fundraising campaign for the complete album. We'll repeat those steps times 2 or times 10 when it comes to the release of the full-length album. We'll do a promo push and really look for an exclusive outlet to release our first single first. Hopefully that'd be NPR or something like that, or Yahoo Music. I don't know, something big that's going to have a lot of reach. Then we would do a staged event again on the day of the pre-sale starts, and then we would release that first single on our social media, the first video from our upcoming album, run retargeting ads to our fans and everything. September 30th, we would have another staged event explaining the release of the album and how it's important that our fans buy it from us. And then following that, for the rest of the year, we would simply release a new single or promote a new single once per month, as well as a new video for that single. Now, this is leaving out a lot of detail. I actually have some creative marketing campaigns to get more exposure when we release each song from the full-length album. But that is it in a nutshell, to keep things short and brief. I think we've got a lot planned and a lot of opportunity here when it comes to our timeline. And this, of course, is doing everything on our own. So if we develop a relationship and find some money to invest into these procedures, then things are subject to change. But this is what we're moving forward with as of right now.
Once again, thanks for any interest that you had in Scary Cherry and the Bang Bangs. Our goals this year, really, we're looking to capitalize on our existing catalog of music and make a little bit of income. We have not done that to this point, but I believe it's totally possible for us to make some income this year. So if you see any win-win situations that we can create, any relationships that are mutually beneficial, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Share this video with someone else that you think might be interested. My number, if you want to contact me directly, 214-208-4006. You can text or call. My email is tonycoke@scarycherry.com. And I look forward to working with you in some aspect in the future. And thanks again for watching.